Hey, I had a special request from Mac. He wanted to know if I could slow down some of those licks I did yesterday on the DePinto. So I was sitting up last night trying to raise the action on this, and it seems the easiest way was to loosen the strings and then turn these thumb screws by thumb. Took it like a few times, and I ended up putting on some thicker strings because I broke the original strings. I put on some 11s. It seems to play a little better. So I was probably working on the key of A. So if you get oriented with your A bar chord, a lot of the notes that you're going to want are right in the chord. Just to make sure everybody's got that, it's a 5, 7, 7, 6, 5, 5, an E shape here with your bar, and that gives you some great things. I'll show you what I mean. I'm trying to upload some stuff right now, but it keeps crashing. Restore. Okay. So, in that shape, you've got these two 5s here on the first and second string. 5th fret, first and second strings. And if you lay your index finger flat on the first and second strings, I call it a flat shape really, and you hit those two shapes, that sounds pretty energetic. I mean, that's really the sound of electric guitar to me. Kind of like Chuck Berry, you know, if you did. On that lick right there, just for fun, I did. That's my middle finger on the 3rd string sliding into the 6th fret. On the 3rd string, that's a C sharp. Then I go to the 2nd string, 5th fret. That's E. So you just rip right into that C sharp. Then 7th fret, 2nd string, that's a F sharp. So, you know, taking it from Chuck and just, hey, what if that's all we knew was, that's cool, isn't it? Then we add a little, and those are 8th notes. I'm just doing a lot of downstrokes, like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And it doesn't have to be fast. It could be like, you know, could be kind of a roller skating song or something, you know. And here's a little shape I add to that. That's using the ring and the pinky. Ring is on 2nd string, 7th fret. Pinky is on 1st string, 8th fret. And that sounds kind of even more energetic. And I'm pushing them up towards the ceiling a little bit. Now I'm doing some slide, 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 slide. So I like to keep my index on the 5th fret and add these 2 notes and take them off. There's a whole bunch of little shapes in there that you can really just mix and match and do your own thing. Alright, I'm just going to grab them as I feel like I want to grab them. So that one is 2nd and 3rd string, 8th and 9th frets, 8 and 9. If I use middle and ring finger on 8 and 9, 2nd and 3rd strings, that's a G and an E note. Crazy, man. You can do so many things. I'm just discovering things and having fun here. So I end up on the 2nd and 3rd string, 7th fret. And I can slide that down to 5th fret. Then you can go back and forth on those 7s and 5s. I'm staying on the 2nd and 3rd string. And I'm bending the 7th fret a little bit. I like to bend it towards the ceiling. Just sort of smearing the notes, making it sound kind of raunchy. Then I'll go to 5th fret. On the 5th fret, I'll bend it a little bit this way. Raunchy, huh? Ending on the root if I want to resolve it. That's 7th fret, 4th string. So I'm just sort of flopping around those shapes. I suppose somebody who's like a wickedly fast shredder might look at what I'm doing here and, you know, they might scoff at this a little bit, but I'm telling you, man, these licks are guaranteed to fit in a lot of songs. They could work on blues, rock and roll, surf, metal, rockabilly, whatever, man. Rock, any sort of rock and roll or guitar music. I think these are very, very cool shapes that you can just play with and do your own thing with. Here's another one. You can go, that's making it major. Remember the chord we did? That note right there is a C sharp. That's your major third. A C sharp. And you can hammer on into that like this. So I'm going from the 5th fret to the 6th fret, hammering on. Here's a hot lick. I'm sliding from the 7th fret to the 8th fret on the 3rd string, which gives you kind of an evil, menacing note called a flatted 5th. And then I'm tying it into a 1st string, 5th fret. So that's a D, D sharp, and A. So I was doing bends, hammer-ons, slides, whatever. Pull-offs, slides, bends. I keep hitting that 5 on the 1st string. That's an A. Did I do that one yet? That's pretty greasy. That's double 8s to a double 7. I can do the same thing on the first 2 strings. That's pretty simple. That's just a 8, 7, 5 on the first 3 strings. Same thing on 3 strings. So you can see using your pinky is really important. I see a lot of people that use just 3 fingers a lot, which you can do great with that, really. Nothing wrong with just using 3 fingers, but I like 4. And that just goes with all kinds of rock and roll. There you go. I hope you like some of those licks. I really do. They're fun to play. You don't have to be Beethoven and Mozart and Yngwie Malmsteen to play the guitar. You can play... If you know those licks and can use them, you're pretty solid. You've got a lot. And of course, remember one more thing. You can move them to other keys. So let's say the next song's in the key of B. So you just go up 2 frets. Next song's in the key of C. Go up 1 fret. If the next song's in the key of D, go up 2 frets. Cool. Let's do one more. Key of E, 12th fret. Same exact thing, just move it up. That's really important, that you can jump to all 12 keys, not just A. If you're, get good at A and then just move it up or down. G is 3rd fret. F is down here. And E is even better, the key of E. Same thing, but you've got open strings. So you can go. Just treat those open strings like where your first finger was handling it, and you've got a million more million more options. It's great. So you get the idea. Just keep moving, keep playing. Don't be too uptight about it, but do a good job. Use your ears. Don't be too self-conscious. Just get wild. But try to do some of these moves I'm telling you, because they really do work. I promise. You could play all over the world if you play these licks. You could gig non-stop. You just got to believe in it and push it and do it. Don't be afraid to really rock that guitar, man. So get after it, and I'll talk to you later.